Hi there. Welcome back to Sending Ravens. I've been on the couch for almost 2 days because I had a really bad back, but I managed to get a video together for Tarot by Janine. If you look real close, I'm probably a little hunched over in my chair. You'll be watching that tomorrow probably. Oh, by the way, look at who's having a late nap. Yeah. Sleepyhead over there, Rufus. That's some sage. I gotta get that in the mail. And somebody was telling me how to take better care of my fern over there, which is totally a little bit rough. Okay, thanks for the advice. And hey, thanks everybody for all your loving, supportive emails and sweet, sweet advice for how to take care of my back. And I'm going to get a long distance healing done on my back tomorrow. So hopefully we'll hook it up tomorrow and that'll be fun. But look what I'm watching. So I was watching Michael Jaco earlier. Somebody tuned me into it, that on his live, he actually shouted me out again. And he wants to do, like get on Zoom with me, which is so exciting. I'm so excited about that. He was a big part of my red pilling, and I absolutely have total respect for him. Such a good man, such a good quality person. Yeah. So anyway, but I was watching this, and this guy's amazing too. Burgess Owens of Utah. Did I say his name right? This guy here. Amazing. So let's watch it together a bit. This guy's amazing. He's like an actual really good politician. Like, wow, that's very rare.
I'll be on the field at this time, and I tell you, we have some bold, diverse freshmen. I'm so proud to be part of this team, and we're going to make some good decisions, make you guys proud for sure.
So you had a very tough election. You overcame an incumbent Democrat in your district. How was that? How was the raid? Was there a lot of friction?
Well, it was interesting. This is my first entree into politics, and you realize that in this profession, there's no shame. I mean, people say anything, and it's just amazing. But here's I guess the way I came into it. As I talked before, up until 2 years ago, I was always saying I would never ever be a politician. And the only reason that I decided to go in this direction was back in 2019. Yeah, 2019. As Carmen was mentioned, I was working with at-risk kids, and we did a lot of things together in that arena. And I really thought that I had arrived to what was going to be my life's mission. But I got to a point I realized if we don't do something to change policies in the House, then these kids I'm working with here in Texas and across our country don't have a chance. Because it's policies that's gotten them to where they are. It's not just skin color. It's policies that destroy the family unit. It's policies that do not get them educated. It's policies that tell them they will never succeed because there's a more powerful race that's going to do so much better than they do. So those policies have done damage to my community for 60 years. And I said, this is maybe my opportunity to change the way it goes. Now.
Wow. So true. So true. I love it. I just love these three together. Yeah, this guy's amazing.
There was a time when I wasn't sure I was going to make it, but the way I started off very simple was this. After a couple of weeks of prayer and fasting, all that kind of stuff, I came to this conclusion. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. If it's not meant to be, I'll just continue doing what I love doing it.
Okay, that's my whole philosophy. Like, I just do my best and my absolute best that I think is the right, thing that I was asked to do sort of spiritually. And if it works, I keep doing it because it's meant to be. And if it doesn't, I get shut out from it, then I have to move on. I exactly agree with this guy. He just follows where his spirit takes him.
Anyway, so it was a win-win. I couldn't lose on that one. And it just happened that as I was moving this direction, the right team came aboard to take over Second Chance for Youth, and they are remarkable. I mean, they're running circles around what I was thinking I could do. So it was a win on both sides. My dream of helping these young kids is still moving forward, doing good things, and I'm able now to kind of represent and be a voice at a different level to what they're going through, and hopefully well, not hopefully, will pass legislation to help them out as we move forward.
Beautiful.
That's a long answer to a short question. Sorry about that, guys.
I've seen you on a lot of shows. I mean, you're absolutely amazing speaker. So yeah, I'm in awe of your commentary. So thank you. Like we said, thanks again for coming on, Carmen. You guys have worked together. What do you see for the future?
As far as for the world, I was just going to ask Burgess that, because he has had such an extensive background with the corporate world, and it is something that seems like everybody's lockstep right now with this communism stuff. And so I was curious if you have any contacts with some of the corporations that you've worked with, that you're seeing hope in that arena as well.
Well, I tell you where I see the hope. The answers to America's problems and our direction has always been in we the people. I'm seeing hope because we're now getting back to where we understand that we are truly in control. It's not going to be the corporation, it's not going to be a president, it's not going to be the legislature or representatives. It's going to be us rolling up our sleeves, whether doing the things that Carmen, you and I were doing in the past with working with kids, or mom getting involved with the school board. Mike, what you're doing right now, just to make sure you expand your platform so this message can be given out. And I think what's happening, particularly as the left goes hard, these guys, because there's no God, and there's a book, by the way, if I can encourage your audience to buy, that was put out back in 1958. It's called The Naked Communist. It is one of the best books I've ever read to explain this dark ideology that is never changing. It goes back to Marx, to Lenin, to Stalin, and it's always the same. First thing, they hate God, they believe in chaos, and they will lie through their teeth to get their thing done and use anybody they have to use. So what I'm seeing right now, as the major leagues, a major baseball league and NFL, as their leadership, which has been infiltrated by hard leftists, people who hate our country, love China more. They're making decisions now that American people are realizing that we're not first anymore. It's not the NFL first, the American NFL fan that really counts for these guys. It's the Chinese NFL fans. It's the wherever they go. They have 56 countries they're now working in. It's the NBA is the same way, and so is the baseball league. So what we're seeing, is what it looks like to have people that actually are against our American way. And I love this because we're not going to start making decisions. And those decisions will be to stop buying their product. They will get it big time in the principal and start turning off the TV. And at some point, they're going to have to get all their money elsewhere. Let them do that, see how that works out. And let's turn them off and make them make some changes at the very top.
Right on.
That's one thing, guys,
Yep.
with experience with them.
Hit them in the pocket. That's absolutely, that guy's right on. I just wanted to share that with you. All right. Okay. So I'll be back in action tomorrow, I promise. There'll be a tarot by Janine up tomorrow morning, and it's a good one too. I was on to some good stuff. All right. Bye-bye. Sending you ravens.